What's your stick tape and go-to Gatorade color?
Stick tape. I actually recently switched to white. I had a few good games with some points with white tape, so I switched over to that. I've been black for like all my life, but made a little transition to white. So that's been going good, and Gatorade. Um, I think yellow. I don't drink a whole lot of Gatorade. I'm a bit I like water and vitamin water, but when I do get the Gator on me, I think it's yellow or blue. Depends on the day, really. What's there too.
You got a go-to Selly?
Um, uh, what? Sometimes I'm too excited. I don't really think to Sally right away. I'm sure if I was a forward, I'd have more in the repertoire, but I think just throw the stick in there and hug the boys and keep it simple.
Yeah, I'm out at beer league doing the "You Can't See Me" like John Cena. Yeah,
Maybe I should do that.
yeah, you should. I never remember when you do it. Remember to where you got it.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, I'm
awesome.
out there at beer league doing that, throwing hip checks in beer league, and the people just
I
hate
love
me.
it. I love it.
Yeah, they hate
Definitely.
me. What do you look for in a good coach?
I think it's super key to have relationships with the guys. I think when you're a player, there's no better feeling than having a good relationship with your coach. So I think it starts with a relationship and just both having an honest relationship and just trust. I think trust is huge, especially for the player to trust what the coach is saying. It makes it a lot easier for you to develop. So I think just a trusting, honest coach who is um, wanting to develop you and get you better. So yeah, I think that's key.
What's your personal highlight so far?
What do you
Uh,
like?
like your favorite moment. Some people say the goal they scored, or some people say winning a tournament, or being drafted to a certain team. Or,
Um, committing to school is a pretty big one. Making the national team was
yeah,
huge too. This year winning the challenge. There's a lot of things that I've been, super, super blessed to have happen. I don't really have one that stands out.
okay. What's one obstacle you had to overcome to get to where you are today?
Um, I think, just being uncomfortable. I think, moving from New Jersey to Minnesota was hard. Into a whole new environment, making new buds, trying to make this, new team, and then, leaving home to go to Shattuck, and obviously Shattuck to here. I've been home for a little, or away from home for a little while now. So I think, learning to mature a little faster than, others would, staying home for high school. So I think just, yeah, probably the maturity piece and, learning how to live away, but at the same time, chase your dreams. So, yeah, I think, that's been a little obstacle I've had to work to overcome.
You have a favorite sports franchise? It doesn't have to be hockey.
Um, I like the Giants. I mean, this year we had a pretty good year.
Yeah, you
Been
did. Danny Dimes is out there looking like a beauty. I had him. He's so underrated.
Yeah, I know. And Saquon's out there,
Yeah,
just trying guys and whatever. So I think I like the Giants. We've had a tough stretch, but it's been fun to watch them and the Rangers. Those are two. Just I think New York's just such a great sports city, and I love how they just get so much love, and all their games are packed, and there's two great franchises.
that's for sure. I've
Yeah.
I've always had a big thing for the Giants. I was an Odell super fan,
Oh
so
yeah.
I always loved it. Ever since that catch propelled me to the fantasy football playoffs.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that was sweet. I remember watching that.
Yeah, and of course Saquon won me a league this year. That's for sure.
Yeah. Oh, did he? I think I had him too. I took him first
Yeah, so
overall.
you play fantasy football too?
Yeah, we got a little fantasy football going on our
Sweet,
team.
sweet. How important is a young athlete's social media? Like the things that they
Um,
post.
that's a good one. I think especially when you're younger, I think just like watching, how the pros handle their social media is huge. seeing that, they're not, posting all about themselves and how sweet they are. They're just, just being normal guys on there, not trying to be too cocky or, post anything that could be taken the wrong way, whether that's like politics or, things like that that can, have, people have something against you, if that's what it may be. So I think just being as neutral as possible on whatever it is. I think just being mature with it. I think, a lot of kids get, caught doing stuff they shouldn't do on apps like Snapchat. So I think, it's just about doing the right thing and, being mature about it.
Great answer. We always say that we had a football player that's like definitely going in the top 5 next year. He told us he doesn't post anything that his grandma wouldn't like. Like,
yeah,
if you follow your grandma on social media and she's seeing those things, you definitely can't post anything bad. So just always think of that. You don't know 10 years down the road, someone might find that offensive.
Right.
So just
it's
always stay good, bud.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Do you have a favorite sports movie?
Remember the Titans.
Okay.
I think that's an unbelievable one. Just seeing how those guys come together. I mean, the music, everything about it. I think it's just such a great movie.
How many times have you seen The Miracle?
Oh,
yeah, right.
Oh, so many. It's always good though. It always gets me fired up. I think I watch it before a lot of international competition. It just gets me pumped to throw on the jersey. So,
if you could take a time machine at any era, where would you want to go? It can go forward too.
I've thought about this a lot. I think I'd go back to when my parents were younger, and see what they were up to, and just compare my life to theirs, and chirp them when I came back and things like that.
Okay. Before we get to these quick response, funny questions, what makes a good captain?
I think, like I said earlier, trust. I think, the guys around the locker room, if they can trust you that, you're going to do the right thing and set a good example for the guys around you, I think that's super important. But also just, being a good guy and, helping guys out, being a helping hand and, just having an open mind and a heart for all the guys in the room.
Okay. What's your go-to cereal?
That's a good one. I think Captain Crunch. Obviously, it may not be the best one for me, but I think that's a good one.
Yeah, right. I was expecting something a little more healthier or something, but
I'm not a huge cereal guy, to be honest. But
okay, what's your go-to the actual question is, what's your go-to breakfast?
I love a good, egg sandwich. But obviously you can't have a big egg sandwich every day. So just a couple eggs, some bacon, some toast, smoothie. Keep it simple for the most part.
Okay, do you have a favorite Halloween costume that you ever was?
I was always I was good for a football player every now and then. A big ninja guy. I went with the morph suit one year. It's like that skin suit.
Yeah.
I love that. That was a good one.
Okay. Do you have a favorite Disney princess? We know you guys got one.
That's a good question. What's the girl? Cinderella. I think she's a good one. She's a good one. So yeah, Cinderella's a good princess.
Okay. I always go with Belle from Beauty and the Beast because it teaches that an ugly guy like me could just keep a girl locked up, and she might come around to loving you.
I think the girl from Tangled's pretty cute too.
Okay. I don't know if I know that.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't really know.
It might be one of your young guys' Disney movies.
Yeah.
Do you have a favorite actor or actress?
Matt Damon. He has so many good ones. I just recently watched Rounders.
Beauty movie.
It's such a good one. And Good Will Hunting. He's unreal.
Great. Would you rather go to deep sea or outer space?
That's a good question. I think, deep sea's pretty scary. You don't know what's down there. But I think it'd be interesting. So I think, I'd go deep sea. That'd be pretty cool.
Okay. And spring, summer, fall, or winter, what's your favorite time of the year?
I think spring. I think, coming out of the winter, you're so pumped to see the nice weather, and, you get out on the golf course and, everything gets a little happier around. So I think that's a good time.
Okay. Coffee or tea person?
Sorry?
Coffee person or tea person?
Coffee. I love coffee.
Yeah, that's what you were saying about the Starbucks.
Yeah, coffee guy for sure.
Cat or dog?
Dog guy. Not a huge cat person, to be honest.
Oh, they're gross.
Yeah.
I'm a dog person too. Right on cue is my dog bark.
Love it.
Got a French bulldog named Tupac.
Oh, that's a sweet name.
Yeah, right. My whole life I grew up wanting to have a dog, and when I got my first dog, its name had to be Tupac.
Nice. What's his nickname? Do you have one?
Oh, the dog's nickname?
Yeah.
Never even thought of that. No.
You just give him Tupac every time?
Just Pac. Yeah, just Pac.
Nice. Pac. Good.
Yeah. Pancakes or waffles if you had to eat one of them for the rest of your life?
I think waffles. I used to be a pancake guy. I've gotten into the Belgian waffle a little more now.
Early bird or a night owl?
Early bird. I like to wake up and get my day going.
Yeah, same with me, man. Get up early. Early bird gets the worm, right?
Exactly.
That's good. Well, don't be one of those guys that sleeps until noon and then expects people to be waiting around for you all day.
Oh, yeah. I can't do that.
Yeah, I got those friends. They drive me crazy.
Yeah, I can't really. I've never been able to sleep that late. I wake up at like 9 at the latest no matter how late I stay up.
Okay. Are you comedy movies or drama movies?
Drama.
Okay.
Yeah.
Halloween or 4th of July?
4th of July for sure.
Okay, I bet. If you had a superpower, what would it be?
Read people's minds.
Yeah, that's my answer too, because I want to know what my date thinks before she leaves me behind.
I love it. That's a good one.
Yeah. If you were flavor, what flavor would you be?
If I was a flavor?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know.
Okay, I always go with mint. Because I think that I'm mint.
Too.
I think that I'm mint. So.
All right, I'll do mint. I'll go with you.
Do you know what a Canadian tuxedo is? I
don't know.
Okay, it's like a jean denim on denim jacket jeans combo.
Oh, do you have one of those?
No, I don't.
Oh,
no,
I've never heard of that. No.
You've never heard of it? Okay, it's a Canadian thing, I guess, like an Alberta Midwest thing.
All right.
Okay, well, I'm out of questions for you. So I appreciate you giving me the time. I hope that you had a good time.
Yeah, I did. Thanks for having me. It's been great.